Hi, 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 hi. Hello, Capricorn. This is a reading for you for the supermoon, the full supermoon in Libra. And it starts from the energy, let's say, from the 16th, the second half of February. See, February, whoa, I'm going backwards. The second half of March, from the 16th to the 31st. So I have 6 tarot decks here that I've been using for these readings, and I'm one at a time. I choose for each sign, and I think that for you, I'm going to use this lovely deck called the Tarot of Fire. The Tarot of Fire. It is wild. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Now, it is absolutely, my dad used to say, absolutely hot. Let's see what is in store for you for this new supermoon, full supermoon in Libra, the full supermoon in Libra, this new period, the second half of March. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Capricorn. Let's take a look, Capricorn. Interesting cards and interesting layout here. Okay, look, I've got the Lovers. First card out, the Lovers. Then we've got the Ace. Oh, look at this, the Ace of Cups. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups. Jeez. Then we got the Ten of Wands as a focus card. Almost as, well, let me talk about it. First, let's show you. Then I have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. And the last card is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. So we have here the 9, both the 9 and the 10 of Wands, as if, you know, the end of a difficult cycle is coming now, the end of a difficult cycle. But, you know, with cards of this kind, Capricorn, with the Lovers, that almost always implies a choice. Right next to the Ace of Cups, my tendency is to say quite easily and off my, you know, just sliding it off of me, this is a new person coming in. For many of you, this will be a new person coming in. I'm going to take some cards on that to get more information, because it is a new person coming in, but also that Ace of Cups does mirror this Hanged Man. And so what does that say? That says, look, you may want to revise the way that you consider the possibility of having a companion. What does it mean? Do we have to stay together all the time? Can't we have an arrangement whereby I live my life and you live yours? Because we both know how difficult it is when we try to lean on each other. And how many mistakes have you made in your life? And you ask yourself, how many mistakes have we made in our lives when we approach someone? And every soon as we meet someone, you're thinking, as soon as we meet someone, I want them to give me a crush, or I want them to protect me. And then so there's this, the revolving idea in your mind in this period of what does it mean? What does it really mean to have a relationship? Does it mean that, do I have a relationship if I communicate with someone all the time, but we see each other, say, once a month or twice a month? But we're still communicating, and we still, every time I think of something interesting, I think of them, I call them, is that still a relationship, And so there is this revisiting the idea of what a relationship is, because it's a special time for you, Capricorn. It's a very special time. It's a time where you're trying not only to make ends meet, and as you're trying to get to the end of the month and trying to pay your bills. No, it's more than that. It's the very essence of what you are, who you are, and how you want to live the rest of your life. This period, this full moon period, is going to allow you to the opportunity to be able to think about those things and to make some clarity for yourself. I would like to take some of the Sibilla cards over these heavier cards, the 10 of Wands, but more importantly, the 9 of Wands, because the 9 is in the final position. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Well, why is that? Okay, there is this messaggero, the messenger. Then we have casa, the house, and it could be a business as well. And this we have conversation, conversazione. And it looks to me that there may have been a project whereby a project, a house purchase, all right, or an investment, some kind of putting away for a rainy day, that kind of thing. And you may start getting the idea that maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it shouldn't have been that. I should have done it somewhere else or with someone else or in it at another time. So you're starting to think about that again. And see, the house does mean, yes, a house, but it also talks about business, and it also talks about having spent money that maybe you need to, find out about and try to talk to people and see maybe you could get out of it if you wanted to, So let's take a few more cards here on this Hanged Man as well. Let's take a look at that Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Okay, we've got fedeltà, fidelity. We've got Imeneo, this intimacy card. And then we have sacerdote, the priest. And, how could I say? When I was talking about you revisiting the notion of what a relationship means for you, here it is. This talks about being still faithful to the notion of let's go to the church and get married. I want to get married again. I want to get married. I want to have a ring on my finger. I want to have a bond. I want you to put your toothbrush in my bathroom. I want, and I want, And, or we should be doing this. We should be doing, there's shoulding and wanting. And what I'm seeing here is that the Hanged Man here is telling you, Capricorn, that you won't be getting very far with shoulding and wanting. Let's roll the dice again. Turn yourself around, turn yourself around. Let's look at it a different way. Maybe we could still be happy. Hi there. Maybe we could still be happy if we just keep our own toothbrushes in our own houses. Wouldn't that be enough? So you're starting to turn these ideas around during this part of the month. Let me take the runes to see what they can add here. And I've got okay, now I've got, first of all, the idea that this is the end of a heavy cycle. This is the end of a heavy cycle for you. It is the end of feeling that you're carrying a burden and all, even the things that you have done can be a burden to you. That is coming to an end, and that is a peaceful place. We have Wunyo here, and this is a fountain of joy for you. And we've got Suilo, which is a success. It is successfully coming to an end. Now, you do have to, as the rune need tells you, it has come now 3 in a row, 4, this is the 4th row, 4th in a row it has come out telling you, you do need to revisit the notion of companionship and what it is for you and how you consider it and what does it mean for you. And can we be walking parallel instead of, all the time? Must we always hold hands, or can we just sometimes be friends? I'm a poet, and you don't even know it. So then I have here Kinat's Merkstave, and this tells me, Capricorn, that this period is not the best for you to be able to rely on your gut. You don't get that feeling. You don't feel that you have the strong intuition that you would need. And you are right about that, because I have the hue tree here, Aljit, which is Merkstave, telling you, you really need to think long and hard, because the universe here doesn't have your back. You really have to go through this rite of passage because there's something you need to learn. There's something that you have to stretch your mind to be able to see far beyond what you have been seeing. And also at the same time, a very contradictory message here I have. There was Sohilo, I just mentioned that. And then we have Tyr, and this is Merkstave, this is Brightstave. And they are so very close, but they tell me that you can make or break the way you can make or break the success for the rest of your life in this period. From the 16th to the 31st, this is the time when you have the key to unlock happiness for the rest of your life, or the key to lock happiness out of your life. The choice is yours. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Capricorn. I do hope this was of help to you. Like and share my videos. I'd appreciate that. And subscribe. I'd appreciate that even more. Bye-bye. Until we read together again. Bye-bye. Which is very soon. Probably next week. Probably. Bye-bye.